Hello and welcome to Slow Splits class. This class is all about long held stretches to release that tension. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to teach our body and muscles how to relax, how to surrender into discomfort to achieve more range of motion. For this class, your best friends are 2 yoga blocks or something like it, and nice long strap for our relaxed stretches. Okay, we're going to come on to our backs. Nice and comfortable, bring your feet nice and wide. Knees pointing up and just windshield wiping your knees side to side. Warming up through the hip joint. And one more each side. Okay, from here we're gonna draw the knees in towards the chest, making big circles around. And change direction. Beautiful. Let's place the feet down, hip width apart, and we're going to come into our bridge. So glue your lower back to the mat, posterior pelvic tilt, and lift your hips high. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze the butt. Hamstrings are engaging. Okay, lower down. And again, squeeze at the top. We have 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come high on your toes. And now we're going to open the knees to the side and close. Open and close. Feeling the stretch in the adductor muscles as well. And open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Bring your feet like into butterfly. Allow your knees just to fall to the side. Deep breath into your nose and even slower exhale out. So the breathing is going to be the key during long stretches. You want to engage into this nice relaxed breathing pattern. I like the one when you inhale to count of 4 and exhale for count of 8. To facilitate that relaxation, relax your nervous system, at the same time allowing your body to go into the stretches a little bit deeper and with more ease. Okay, let's bring the knees pointing up. We're going to extend right leg towards the sky, straight knee, and pointing and flexing your foot. And again, one more time. From here, we're going to keep the foot flexed, knees straight, lower down. Point the toes to the sky. And again. Okay, 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Hold here, give me 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release down. This one is really good to warm up and activate our quads and hip flexors. Okay, other side. Extend the leg, pointing and flexing your foot. And when you're ready, flex your foot and lower down and lift. Lower down and lift. We have 4 more. Lifting as high as you can, but keep the knee straight. Last one. And 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's draw the right knee in towards the chest, like so, and left leg is straight. From here, we're gonna try to straighten the knee as you point the toes towards the sky and flex to rebend. Okay, few more goes like so. You just want to feel mild stretch. Nothing too intense. Okay, maybe 3 out of 10 intensity-wise. And last one. Draw the left heel back where it was and take your recline pigeon for our glute stretch on the right side. Interlace your hands behind your hamstring or behind the front of the shin. So see where it feels most comfortable for you today. And let's hold here for a couple of breaths. Beautiful. One more deep breath. And release it down. Okay, let's do other side. Left knee in towards you. And right leg is straight. Straighten the knee as you point and flex. Rebend. And 2 more. Okay, beautiful. Drag your right leg back, crossing over, and take your booty stretch on your left side. Nice work. Let's take another 10 seconds. You can intensify the stretch, grabbing the front of the shin as well. And I'm gonna slowly release the feet down. For next one, we're going to need our strap. So we're going to lower down on our backs. Bring the strap around the ball of the foot of your right leg. And let's straighten the left leg as well. So I want you to keep the knees straight and try to be as relaxed as possible. So shoulders down always helps. There's no need to be like tensing up like this. Hold the strap really low if you need to. And find nice level of discomfort where you can sustain the stretch. We have 30 seconds more. You're also welcome to close your eyes. Now we're going to take both ends of the strap into the right hand. You may need to bend the knee, but see if you can keep it straight. We're gonna bring the leg to the side, keeping the left hip down. Okay, so try not to bring it with you. Okay, keeping hip down. Left shoulder is down, maybe straight or maybe like a cactus shape. Just to stretch our groin muscles, our adductors, which are part of our splits routine. One more breath. And slowly coming back. Well done. Remove the strap to prepare for other side. Strap around the ball of the foot and your other leg is straight. Okay, so find where you feel stretch. Knee is straight and hold here. Okay, don't worry if you're all the way here today. That's totally normal. We all start somewhere. For example, for me, I don't feel anything here. Okay, I need to bring my leg closer towards my chest. As the time goes by, you're gonna see huge improvement in your hamstring flexibility. Taking nice deep breaths. And also just a quick reminder that if you notice you can't holding the breath or you having difficulty to breathe in during those stretches, it's a sign that you need to back off. Okay, the intensity is too high. You need to be able to breathe nice and evenly and facilitate that relaxation in your body. Okay, you don't want your body fighting against you. You want to work with it, nice in harmony. Okay, we have 5 more seconds. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle to the side for the next part. Both straps into your left hand and bring it to the side, keeping the right hip down. So see, I'm not just bringing leg to the side like so. I'm taking it like a circle towards my shoulder, okay? So I'm doing this. And stop where you feel the stretch. Let's take 2 more breaths, nice and slow. Exhale slowly. And again, inhale. Exhale. Bringing back with control, remove the strap. And we're gonna rock to the seat and come into your tabletop. Shoulders stacked over your wrist, hips over your knees. Let's take a few cat-cows to warm up the spine. Round as you exhale. Three more. Beautiful. Okay, from tabletop, we're gonna step the left foot forward and come into your lunge, keeping the posterior pelvic tilt like we did in a bridge. Think of right hip forward and down. Okay, other alignment cue is very important that your knee is facing down and your toes are down as well. So, okay, so not twisted like this. Okay, your toes are pressing down into the mat. Okay, hips are square to the front. Hands resting on the front leg. Hold here. If you wish, you can extend both arms towards the sky too. Or you just simply stay here. Shoulders stacked over your hips. One more deep breath. We're going to bring the hands down to come into our lizard. So maybe pivoting your left foot to the side. Hands down, and you may just want to stay here, or you can grab your block in front of you and come lower onto the elbows. Or maybe you don't even need a block. Okay, so choose your option. Noticing where you feel the stretch, maybe more in the left leg, your groin, your upper part of your hamstring, your glute, or maybe your hip flexors on the right leg. Let's slowly rise up. From here we're going to take a quad stretch in our lizard. So we're going to bend the back leg first and see if you can grab the foot, opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay, if you can't, you can use the strap, make a loop, like so, for our quad stretch. If you have your foot into your hand, we're gonna kick the foot away to open as you inhale. Exhale, heel to the glute. And again, inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, and hold. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Shifting back in your half split just for a second and move it to the right side for side lunge. And pivot to the other side to do our other leg. Okay, so prepare for your low lunge. Knee is down. You also can pad your back knee, something soft if that bothers you. Okay, toes are down. Posterior pelvic tilt. Okay, my glute is engaged and lower down. Going forward and down. Hips are square. Beautiful. Maybe your body will allow you to sink deeper as you exhale. But we're never forcing anything. Okay, let's prepare for our lizard. Pivot the foot to the side. Okay, we have option 1. Or maybe this is option 1. And choosing your own version. And as always, just choose the one that you can sustain for a longer period of time. And finding ease. We have 5 more breaths. And last one. Nice work, and rise up for our quad stretch. Okay, so bend the back knee again. I know these ones are intense. Left arm is down. Twisting to reach opposite hand and opposite foot. As you inhale, kick. Exhale, bring it closer. Inhale, open. And closer. And open. As you kick it away and bring it closer and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release it down. Shifting back into the half split, straighten the leg. Maybe you want to do a few times. And come into the side lunge. And back to the center. We're going to pivot both feet to the front. Hands on the hips. And we're going to take wide leg forward fold. Keeping the straight back. Fold down. And relax your head, your neck. So maybe hands stay on the hips, maybe you want to bring it down, or maybe grabbing opposite ankles. Okay, and from here I want you to notice how is the weight distributed through your feet. So maybe you tend to lean more towards your heels, maybe more towards your toes. So just try to have even weight through your feet. Notice where you feel the stretch in your hamstrings, maybe more in your inner thighs, maybe in the glutes. One more deep breath. Okay, bring your hands slowly onto the mat, taking a halfway lift, and let's come forward onto your mat, back onto your shins. Let's take another quad stretch. It's going to be looking like this. So my one leg is like a half hero pose. So I'm not sitting on my heel, it's by my hip, and my hips are grounded, and my other leg like a butterfly position, half butterfly. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, I'm going to posterior tilt my hips, so tuck your tailbone under, and maybe you already start feeling the stretch in the quad. The other thing, make sure you don't feel the knee pain of your right leg or any knee. Okay, maybe you already feel enough, or maybe you want to come onto the elbows, keeping that posterior pelvic tilt. Okay, for some people it's not going to be enough. You can come all the way onto the back. Maybe hands over your head. But for most people, that's, especially at the beginning, is going to be too intense. So choose maybe less intense variation. Let's take 2 more breaths. And last one. I'm gonna slowly rise up. Straighten the knee. Always being mindful of our joints. And let's move it to other side. So other side is looking like this from the front. Or I'm gonna change it to face other side. Okay, you also get nice stretch for your ankle too. Okay, so it's 2 in 1. Okay, we're gonna lower down onto your hands first, and then tuck your tailbone under. And lower down onto elbows if you can. And just hold here. Or maybe all the way. As the weeks go by, you'll be able to go all the way on your back. I also encourage to keep the knee down onto the ground. Try avoiding doing this. Okay, so no twisting or torquing in your knee. We're trying to prevent injuries. Just keep the practice safe. And let's begin to rise up onto the elbows first, and then onto the hands. Nice work. Next exercise is going to be, we're going to come into the pigeon. So left knee is forward, right leg is straight back. Okay, hips are square. And I want you to stay somewhat upright, so we're not going all the way down in a sleepy swan or sleepy pigeon. We'll just stay higher onto your hands. I want you to also include a stretch in your hip flexor, okay? Your psoas major muscle, because when we lower down, we're gonna lose the stretch here. So you want to be a little bit higher. We're now going to stay here for as long as others, but we'll take 2 more breaths. And again, make sure you don't have any knee pain in any of the hip openers. Press into your hands to come back. And let's do other side. Right knee is behind the right wrist. If you're still really high, you can place something like a block or a pillow or a cushion under your right glute. And we're gonna stay here, okay? Nice. Breathing slowly. Last one. Exhale. Beautiful work, guys. Let's come back onto your knees. And the final one, we're going to try our splits. And again, use something for the back knee if you need to. Okay, we're going to start the blocks to the side. Let's extend right leg forward as if you were in a half split. And trying to go as low as your body allows. Find that nice stretch. And what I want you to do, I want you to place 1 block under your leg, or maybe you higher, you want 2 blocks. Okay, so wherever you are, it's all good. So the purpose of using a blocks rather than just hovering suspended like this and your hands onto your blocks is we want to first of all relax, and secondly encourage the body a good alignment as if you're already down onto the mat. Okay, so you can just pretend this is the floor, okay, and that's the way you would when you're flat onto the ground. Okay, so that's our purpose, just to teach our body how it's going to be like when you're all the way onto the ground, and also it's way more relaxing than just being suspended and nothing under your hip. Okay, both are good, but we're gonna use in different situations. Okay, and check for the back foot as well. So the back foot is down. Okay, so we're now opening to the side. Excuse me. Okay, back foot and back knee is down. Hips are square. You can use the block for support and keeping the shoulders stacked. So prop yourself as high as you need to for this one. We have 20 seconds more. You're doing great. Beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to squeeze your inner thighs to come back. Let's rebend the knee and let's move to other side. Again, blocks by the sides to start with. And find your half split first, so hips are square and then lower down. Once you feel the stretch in both legs, so your hamstrings and the hip flexors, so make sure you're not leaning forward, okay, and you're here. Then I'm going to, I like to tuck my back toes to start with, to make sure my hips are more square. Okay, so I'm gonna place my block under my thigh to allow me to relax into the position. And my other block I can use either side for support or maybe in front of you. Beautiful. And your breathing is the key to allow this relaxation. Okay, I'm gonna put my toes flat. Okay, you can also experiment hands to the sides like an airplane. And one more deep breath. And coming out very slowly and mindfully. Nice one. Let's move the blocks to the side and let's finish on our backs. The place where we started today, we're gonna take supine twist, right leg over your left, shoulders are down like a cactus or like a T, and we're gonna bring both knees to the left, gazing over your right side. And back to the center. Unravel your legs and cross it over other side. All the way to the right. Maybe gazing over your left side. And just telling yourself big well done for completing the class. Let's come back to the center one more time. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And let's come back to seat. Thank you so much for joining this class, and I will see you next time.